So the action continues. Can Atletico push for a leveller here? Dujon Sterling. Danilo. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw in now. Depay. Well, they get the ball once more. Abdallah Sima. Danilo. Chance to do damage. And it's opening up. And nicely parried away. Doesn't want to give it away here. Depay. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Correa. Oh, that's a really good run. But stout defending when it mattered. Now can they counter clinically? Marcos Llorente. Koke. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Dessers. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Correa. Lino. Griezmann. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, you have to take the rough with the smooth in football, and Angel Correa has had more of the rough.
Well, Derek, he has to impose himself on this game. He's...
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Well, danger here as he runs at them. He must finish! Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Rasca. Well, nicely cut out. Marcos Llorente. Able to skip past his man. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Danilo. And space to attack. Could cross it in here. Could be. And a no-nonsense clearance. Crossed into the penalty area. No problems for the keeper. Correa. And he's made headway. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Well, he's certainly been warned, Stuart. No more challenges like that.
Well, he's in no doubt. Now, he can't foul again.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. Correa. Just the clearance that was called for. Roof. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And easily intercepted. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
Well, there you have it. Atletico have controlled most of the possession, but most of their passing has been in deeper areas. Unless they start getting it into their front players with better quality, they'll struggle to turn this one around.
Good distribution. Oh, managing to beat him. Must score! There it is! 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, he has the measure of his man, but stout defending when it mattered. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Need to get back quickly here. Will he find the net? Oh, yes! What a classy goal! And make no mistake, there aren't many in the game who would have the confidence to even try it.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much better than this. It's a goal of the highest quality. Wonderful piece of skill.
Nicolas Raskin. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can they hit on the break? Correa. Incisive pass. And quick thinking defensively. Well, they know they need to stop him. And it's played into the centre. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And if things go in their favour, they will rubber stamp their status in this division for next season. It's Rangers versus Arsenal.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. It's fair to say the season hasn't quite gone to plan, but it's about being positive now. Another 3 points, and they will be safe from the drop. Hopefully they can get the job done today.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And leading the line today is Gabriel Jesus. Terrific save, and pushed onto the woodwork. Corner kick played in, and just over the crossbar. Dujon Sterling. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Good-looking pass. What to like about that pass? Well, making considerable progress with the ball. The save was a good one. And he's fired over the corner. It's one corner after another. Firing it towards goal. Well, catching it sweetly, but not quite the accuracy he was looking for.
Well, it's always a difficult technique on the volley, but I think that's a massive chance he should score from.
It's Arsenal's turn now. Now, options are plenty. Rabi Matondo. And the cross smuggled away. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Thomas Partey. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. And a long way out. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Danilo. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Martin Ødegaard. An encouraging Arsenal move. He fancies it. And saved by the keeper. Quite the catalogue of great saves, and that the latest one. Dessers. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Gabriel Jesus. Rice. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Jesus. Ben White. Well, let's see about the cross. That's a routine take. And that is how to beat your opponent. And it's Gabriel Jesus, and he's in. And it has gone a-begging. It was there for him.
Well, it was a massive chance and a real waste. That should have been a goal, no doubt about that.
Gabriel Jesus! It's still alive. Danger averted. Gabriel Jesus. Will he finish? Must score. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Corner kick played in. Still not clear. And did just enough defensively.
Well, Arsenal's build-up play has been excellent. Just look at those stats. But their finishing just hasn't matched their approach play. They need to take one of these chances, and fairly soon.
Off the post and back in play. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. And that was a very fine read. Arsenal could be onto something. Well, it was a risky challenge, but brilliantly executed. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Danilo. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. They're making considerable progress with the ball. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, he hasn't really been able to hit the heights in this game so far, has he, Bukayo Saka?
Well, he's been off the pace so far. He's struggled to get on the ball. He's not looked threatening, and his movement just hasn't been good enough.
So back underway here into the second half. Martinelli. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass finally. I think Well, you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. And he's hit it with authority! Well, in truth, it could have been more challenging for the goalkeeper. Effective press. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Real chance. Goal! What a massive goal at that! Perhaps the one that will keep them up.
Well, it certainly is an important goal, but they have to keep switched on here. Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Martin Ødegaard. Well, there to intercept. Thomas Partey, and Rangers with the ball again. Real chance. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. Gabriel Jesus. A really good pass. And the ruling is offside here. Well, we're into the final half hour. And space to attack. Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Promising sequence. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Now can they counter clinically? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Martin Ødegaard. Really good ball there. That's a good-looking shot. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Oh, chance perhaps. Stopped a surefire goal. And a fine tackle. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. Now, who can he play it to? Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Coming off the pitch, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli, and number 41, Declan Rice, to be replaced by number 19, Leandro Trossard, and number 29...
And he read it superbly. Decent cross, but nobody in the vicinity.
DOM, please return to your vehicle. Your lights
Cantwell. Well, he's elected to tip that over for the corner. Playing it in. Alexander Zinchenko. Now Zinchenko. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Opportunity it is. Oh, a goal to give them breathing room. Perhaps the one that will keep them up.
Yeah, defend well now, and they're safe. They surely can't let this slip. Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And Rangers have it back now.
coming off the pitch, number 5, Thomas Partey.
And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. And teammates to play it to. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
And he stopped them in their tracks. And the ball in behind the defenders. Can he get one back? Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Jorginho. Well read to ease the pressure. Running with the ball confidently. No goal, it won't count. The flag was raised.
Well,